All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Artesia Bulldog Volleyball, KSVPTV.com. We are here at the Coyote Den, excuse me, here in the Silver Bracket Championship game between the Lady Bulldogs and the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. And just like that, the Artesia Bulldogs will go out in front, 1-0 on the long hit from Los Alamos, and the Artesia Bulldogs currently 6-1 overall, ranked 4th in the 5A classification and ranked 11th in all classifications. As for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers, as of this day, overall 2-3, ranked 15th in the 5A classification and ranked 58th overall in the state of New Mexico. We are here at the Coyote Den at the Zia Classic. Hilltoppers versus Bulldogs. Set one. The score is 1-1. I'll give you some updates throughout the gold bracket and also the silver bracket and limited information from the bronze. And we'll talk a little bit about schedules as well. But as I mentioned, the Artesia Bulldogs currently classification. All right, so there's going to be the pass, and let's see if the Los Alamos Hilltoppers can get it over and fail to do so. That's going to be Aaron Pompeo, and it's going to be point Artesia. Also have some statistics here according to Max Preps for both squads. We'll talk about that as well. And the jump serve by number 8, that's going to be Jenna Whitmire. And wow, nice job by Kaylee Padilla. And now the Bulldogs will lead set 1, 3-1. As we talked about in the past, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs have 9 seniors on this squad and 2 juniors and only 2 sophomores. And as for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers, 4 seniors, 5 juniors, 1 sophomore, and 3 freshmen. The score is 4-1 here in set 1 in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs. And now serving for Los Alamos will be number 4, Aaron Pompeo. There's the jump serve. It's up and over, and that's going to be deep. So it will be point Artesia. 4-2, set 1. Now Kirkland Miller, the senior, will serve, and that's a bit deep. And the line judge will rule it out. Point Hilltoppers. All right, nice serve. Good dig by the libero. That's going to be hit hard by number 4, Kaylee Padilla. And Peyton Lombardi tries to go to the corner, and it's a little much, and it will be point for the Artesia Bulldogs. 5-3. Here's your score here in set 1. We're here in this Silver Bracket Championship game. Be a little tip over by Maya Graves. And a little much for Demery Howard, point Hilltoppers. Going over some statistics here for the Artesia Bulldogs, I'm looking at number 4. That's going to be Kaylee Padilla. Looking at 77 kills. As a team, 213 total. And as far as serving, I also have number 0, Brecken Miller, in the lead with assists with 14. 71 total for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. And as far as digs are concerned, also leads in this category, or one of the top leaders, is also number 0, Brecken Miller, in that category as well. All right, there's going to be the serve. Speaking of Brecken Miller, that was a nice one. Nice dig by Padilla. And it's going to be hit, and they're going to say it's going to be point Artesia, so Ashton Kraft will get the kill. It's going to be 7-4 in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Yeah, I'm having Miller with 54 digs. And then, of course, number 2 is Kirtland Miller with 43 digs, so a total of 97 digs between the both. And now the Hilltoppers will score. 2-point lead now for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Also, number 11 is going to be Demery Howard with 14. And then number 14, Ivans with 42. 298 total digs for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Number 5 is Maya Graves doing the serving for the Hilltoppers. And off the blocks, Jenna Whitmire. It's going to be point for the Hilltoppers. I beg your pardon, it will be the Artesia Bulldogs. Ashton Kraft with a nice serve. Have an update from Ground Zero. Goddard taking on Oregon Mountain. Goddard is up 2 games or 2 sets to nothing. About to start the 3rd set. Oh, that's just great effort by Kaylee Padilla. But the point will go to Los Alamos. And that's going to be the setup for number 8, Jenna Whitmire. And that's going to be the kill for Allie Jackson. Point, Los Alamos. Eight 7 the score here in set 1 in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. And little tip over for the Artesia squad here. Good rally. And another point for the Hilltoppers. Peyton Lamati. Eight here in set 1. It's all tied up in this silver bracket championship game. And now the Los Alamos Hilltoppers will go up by 1. Jenna Whitmire try to tip it over with the left hand and went into the net. Brooklyn Ivans will enter the rotation now. We'll do the serving as number 11, Demery Howard, will have a seat. Nice shot, nice kill. Aaron Pompeo. Point, Los Alamos. Yeah, Lauren Evanhoose with a beautiful serve. Good set up there, but they're going to say it's out. Point, Artesia. All right, pass set, and looks like Artesia now. Katie Padilla hit into the net. That's going to be another point for Los Alamos. Artesia heavily favored here in this silver bracket championship game, but actually trailing by 1 at this point. All right, Kaylee Padilla ties it up, and now we'll go to the service line. There's the jump serve, and it's a beauty. Call it an ace. Bulldogs back on top, 12-11, set one. Padilla tips it over. Good rally. Brooklyn Ivins pass it on over to Addington. Get it over. And they're going to call it point Artesia in the net. Nice little floater. And hit hard by number 5, Maya Graves, but a little strong. It will be out. Oh, they're going to say it's off the fingers, so it will be. Nope, they're going to change it. It's going to be point Artesia. And another ace for number 2. That's going to be Miller. Point Artesia. A little strong, and that's going to be out. Artesia, as we mentioned earlier, 6-1 on the year, ranked 11th in the state of New Mexico, ranked 4th in the 5A classification, had good victories over Carlsbad, 3-1, and also beating Alamogordo in 3 sets. Played Roswell at Roswell High School, beating the Roswell Coyotes, or the Lady Coyotes, in 3 sets. And then, of course, on September 5th, we went over to Las Cruces and played Oregon Mountain, beating Oregon Mountain in 3 sets, and then a tough match, losing to Centennial. Went 5 sets, 3-2, and then, of course, beating Clovis 3-0. And then earlier in this contest, the Artesia Bulldogs defeated Hobbs also in 3 sets. (17-12) in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs, and there's the jump serve, and it's a strong one by Padilla, and that one will fall to the Hilltopper side, 17-13. Strong hit by number 4, Aaron Pompeo, and that's going to be out, point Artesia. Talking about the 5A classification, you had Albuquerque Academy ranked number 1 in 5A, followed by St. Pius in the 2nd spot. Valencia in the 3rd spot, 5-1 record. And then in the 4th spot, as we mentioned earlier, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, 5-1, 11th overall. Portales in the 5 spot, Silver City 6, Santa Teresa 7. Kirtland Central 8 and Hope Christian 9, and then Mura in the 10th spot. And then looking at Los Alamos, they do fall in the 15th spot as of right this moment, 58th overall. 18-15 here in set 1 in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. And finally, Kirkland Miller will get it over for Artesia. Ashton Kraft finds the corner. It will be another one for Artesia. Now they lead 19-15. Oh, nice read. Good dump. Kirtland Miller. I'm going to say in the net. It will now be another point for the Hilltoppers. Jenna Whitmire with the right hand swing and little much. Now it's just a 2-point lead here for Artesia here in set 1. And look at the kill for number 8, Jenna Whitmire. Okay, sorry for the delay. Brooklyn Ivins with the strong serve. There's a set and boom, nice kill. Kaylee Padilla. All right, in the silver bracket, let's talk a little bit about the silver bracket. In today's contest, Carlsbad took on Los Alamos, and Los Alamos, of course, advanced to the silver bracket championship game. And then, of course, Artesia played Hobbs, and Artesia defeating Hobbs to advance to this championship game. And then Carlsbad and Hobbs played at 1 o'clock, and the Hobbs Lady Eagles took Carlsbad to 5 games, winning that contest. 12 total schools in this Zia Classic tournament. And that's going to be an ace for Delaney Balky. Oh, that's excellent work by Graves as the rally continues. All right, will be set point for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, 24-18. As Balky will serve. Jump serve is up and over and just a little bit long. Pompeo will try to keep the Hilltoppers alive here in set 1. But the Artesia Bulldogs a little too much as they win set 1, 25-19. We're going to take a break from the Coyote Den, Artesia Volleyball. We'll be right back, KSVPTV.com.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, get select L2502 series for as low as $21,999 or $325 per month.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
September super savings at National Furniture Liquidators. Super savings throughout the store, plus great financing options regardless of your credit. Big savings like an Ashley sofa, $298, 5-piece bedroom, $597, a queen-size mattress, $198, a TV stand with fireplace, just $397, or a 5-piece pub set, $297, and more. National Furniture Liquidators. When it comes to value, quality, and selection,
nobody beats Shorty.
Temperatures are falling, and Fulkerson wants to get you ready for the seasons ahead with the Right Fit membership program. For as little as $15 a month or $199 a year, you can rest assured knowing your unit is ready with biannual HVAC maintenance as well as reduced dispatch fees, even in the middle of the night, plus a 15% discount on parts as well as preferred scheduling. Be ready for the seasons ahead. Become a Right Fit member with Fulkerson today. Call 575-319-9984 to find out more. Fulkerson Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Roswell and surrounding areas.
All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs take set one, 25-19 over the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. Evan, who's serving now for Los Alamos. And off the blocks, it'll be point. Los Alamos. We talked a little bit of statistics for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, but as far as the attack category in kills, we have number 2, Reina Pasalaca with 20, and then of course number 4 is Erin Pompeo with 29, and then number 5 is Maya Graves with 30. The team total of 136, and as far as aces are concerned here for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers, it looks like number 4, Erin Pompeo, is leading the team with 10, followed by number 9, Allie Jackson. 36 total aces for the Hilltoppers this year, and this is all documented in Max Preps. As far as digs are concerned, Pasalaca with 8. They're saying Pompeo with 84 and Graves with 70. 315 total digs as a team. 1-1's the score here in set number 2. And the point will go to the Lady Bulldogs. 2-1, set 2. Artesia winning set 1, 25-19. We're here at the Coyote Den. Silver bracket championship game. Been volleyball for 2 days. Of course, today the air races are in Roswell, New Mexico. That has been canceled for today due to weather and lightning. And that's going to be a nice kill, Kaylee Padilla, point Artesia. A lot of activity going on here in Roswell as the Lady Coyotes were scheduled to play some soccer today, but that was going to be postponed due to weather as well and lightning. Freshman football's in action. And of course, the Lady Coyotes fouled to Mayfield earlier today in the gold bracket, and also falling to the Lady Rockets. Set to serve for Los Alamos will be, yes, it will be Peyton Lambanti. And in the net, point Artesia. Nice job by number 1 for Los Alamos, Alyssa Herrera, the 5'2" senior defensive specialist. The libero. Trying to get some updates from Ground Zero as well. Goddard was up 2-0. Playing the third set. We'll get that here in just a moment as they are taking on Oregon Mountain. 1 point lead here in set 2 for the Bulldogs. Pass set, and that's going to be a little much. Point Los Alamos. It's all tied up here at 5. Looked like the ball was going out, but Brooklyn Ivins got her hands on it. Did go out outside the antenna. Point Hilltoppers. All right, they're going to call it point for Artesia. It's all tied up at 6 now. Kaylee Padilla with a beautiful serve. And a little tip over for Los Alamos. Point Hilltoppers. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs will be back in action on September 16th. As they will play Hobbs in Artesia. And then, of course, we'll travel to Alamogordo. And the season's going by pretty fast. As for the Hilltoppers, Hilltoppers will be back in action. They're going to say at the Goddard tournament on the 14th. Play Capital, St. Pius Espanola, Taos, and Pojoaquie Valley Hope Christian as well. 1 point lead for Artesia. And originally I thought that was going to be off the blocks, but into the net. It will be another point. 2 point lead now for the Bulldogs. All right, the Lady Bulldogs set the serve. That's going to be Avery Frederick into the net. Excellent, excellent job. Maya Grace for the Hilltoppers. Good rally here. Both teams battling it out. And Ashton Kraft will get the Lady Bulldogs another point. 11-8 here in set 2. There's the set, and hit hard, hit well. What a job by number 5, Maya Graves. And that is going to be out. Another point for the Hilltoppers. All right, 11-9 now in favor of Artesia. Evan Hoos with a beautiful serve. All right, 1 point lead now here in set 2 for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. Excuse me. And that's going to be out, all tied up at 11. Los Alamos holding their own here against the number 4 ranked team in 5A, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. And just like that, the Hilltoppers take the lead. 12-11. Lauren Evanhoose set to serve. For the Hilltoppers. It looks like there's going to be a timeout, maybe some discussion here. Number 7 is going to be Caitlin Addington, will enter the rotation as Jenna Whitmire will take a break here. Discussion now with Allie Jackson as she is talking to R1. All right, now Addington will have a seat, and now coming back in the ballgame is Jenna Whitmire. All right, have a special guest here, Coach Savannah Romero, the head coach of the Lady Coyotes. Actually, good afternoon. I'm saying good. It's been a long couple of days, Coach. How are you tonight or this afternoon?
I'm good. How are you?
I'll tell you what, it's been real busy the last couple of days, and after the football game last night, of course, the Roswell Coyotes defeated the Leventon Wildcats 18-13, and tell you what, didn't get home till about 11 o'clock last night, and then early this morning here at the Coyote Den, getting ready for some volleyball. I'll tell you what. It's been a fun couple of days.
Yes, definitely.
Watching some volleyball here. So, well, Coach, hey, thank you for taking a few minutes. I wanted to give you an opportunity. I know after contest, you're always with your team and always have an assistant coach come up and have conversation with me. And, of course, you know, Kelly and I are always at it and so forth. But, you know, I want to give you an opportunity to talk about your season so far. You know, I know that's it's still young in the year. I know you have 5 seniors currently right now, but let's talk. Right now, your current record is 1-5. Does that sound right? 1-6, 1-5.
We just lost 2 games today.
Okay, so including that then. So
including
yes.
that.
So 1-7.
We're 1-7.
Okay.
We are young. 3 out of the 5 seniors, this is their first year on the varsity level.
Sure.
At the varsity level. I mean, they're filling in and they're getting better every day. I thought we had a really good weekend, and we played really tough in pool play. We only dropped 2 sets, and then, you know, it put us in the gold bracket, and we had the opportunity to compete, you know, with the higher seeded teams in our tournament, and it was a good experience for us. Like, I mean, I know that you can't really say, oh, okay, you know, you guys lost, but I looking at the bigger picture.
Sure.
These kids played really good volleyball, and we played Goddard in Las Cruces, and we played them so much tougher today than we did then. And so I was really satisfied, you know, with their effort, because you know, they're learning, they're growing, they're getting better, and I think that we're on the right path. And I know
Sure.
that it doesn't show like record-wise, but our kids are competing. They just got to learn how to finish games, finish sets, and overcome, when they make a couple of errors.
Right, and you raise a valid point. Right now, the Hilltoppers 14-12 here in set 2 over the Bulldogs currently, but this has been a pretty good contest here. But Coach, 1-7. It is what it is. But right now, I think you have improved on the daily basis, and I think your kids know that, and I think they understand that. You are young, and I don't want to necessarily say you're rebuilding, but in a way, you kind of are. Is that correct?
Yeah, we are, and I just see us, getting better. Like right now I have a sophomore setter, and we talked about, her and getting reps. I told her, like, hey, man, you're playing good defense. You're serving the ball well. It's just a lack of reps. You're young. You're going to have to continue getting better. You got to learn how to make, better choices. You got to know who you have in the front row. You just got to keep getting better. And that's what I'm seeing. Like, I'm seeing the growth. I'm seeing those kids go and compete. They just got to learn how to overcome whenever things are tight, like when there's the pressures on.
Right, exactly. And, speaking of look at this match here, I was looking at number 4, Kaylee Padilla. She is like Artesia currently. They have 9 seniors, 2 juniors, and 2 sophomores. They're ranked 4th in the 4A classification.
9 seniors?
9 seniors.
Right.
And they're offensively, they're heavy, and they're favored to win this, this silver bracket tournament here right now. But I'm going to tell you, and the reason I'm bringing up Kaylee Padilla, she's one of the star athletes here for this Artesia Bulldog team, and of course you've had the opportunity to play the Artesia Bulldogs, and I'm going to tell you right now that Coach Williams does a really good job as well. But tell me, when you're talking 1-7, Coach, yes, it is what it is, but you're playing top caliber teams such as Artesia.
Yeah.
And how do you build on that? Why do you think playing top caliber teams such as Artesia, or going into this gold bracket, taking on the Goddard Rockets, and then of course Mayfield, how does that help you build, and how is that going to help you be successful here in the long run? Because it's still the first part of the season.
Yeah, I think it's just going to help us grow. Like when you're playing better competition, you're getting better. If you play down, you're not getting better. I feel like you could go sweep somebody, but they're not as good as a team, as you are or whatever. But, when we go play the Artesia Bulldogs, they make us better. They can, find weaknesses and things that we need to work on, and it shows. And I'm like, okay, this is a good team. They're a good caliber team.
Sure.
Coach Williams does a great job. Kaylee Padilla is I feel like one of the top outside hitters in the 4A classification.
Agreed.
And so when we get to go up against her and go up and block her and dig her, it makes my kids better. I always tell my kids, iron sharpens iron. Like, if you're playing against better competition, it's only going to make you grow. And, we've talked about to our kids, like, if you're the best kid in the gym, it's time to find a new gym. Like, you gotta constantly be pushed.
Right.
And so I feel like that's what we're doing. We're playing good competitive teams, and we're falling short right now. But I feel like once we get, we get in those situations like later on, I feel like we're gonna overcome and we're gonna compete and we're gonna win games, because of the level of competition that we're playing right now.
Right, and I've been doing the volleyball games the last 2 days here at Roswell High School, and I've seen the Carlsbad and the Carlsbad and the Hobbs situation here, this Constellation Championship game here, and I saw them right there. But Coach, and I've known you for a very long time, and you're a very humble coach, and you do such a good job with your kids. And I still, and this is me personally talking here, and I think you might feel the same way, but I really do feel. And nothing against Hobbs or Carlsbad. I think they're doing a good job as well. But I think, people might think 1-7. Well, Coach, you're playing top caliber teams. I still think you have a chance to win the district.
I do too. I absolutely do. And I told my kids that today. I said, hey, you're here. You made it here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You made it to the gold bracket. You're a young team, and you guys competed in pool play and played the best that I've seen them all season yesterday. And to me, that's growth. That's us getting better. And you made it to the gold bracket.
Right.
These other teams did not make it to the gold bracket. and you fell short, yes, but you got better.
Right.
You know.
Well, let's shift gears real quick. The score's 19-18 here in the second set here at the College Inn in favor of the Hilltoppers. The Artesia Bulldogs winning set 125-19. But, Coach, you know, again, there's already 8 games already. There's been 8 matches you've already played. I can't believe how quick this season is going already. But tell me, Coach, what you have to do to get into the playoffs. I mean, you have to win the district. Can you be the runner-up? I mean, what do you have to do?
We're going to have to win our district.
Okay.
We're going to definitely have to win our district to make it to the playoffs. And it's something that I think that we're definitely capable of doing.
Okay.
We just need to make sure, we need to clean up the little things.
Okay.
And, you know, the other night, against Portales, we didn't serve the ball very well. But this weekend, we served the ball better.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, we missed 2 serves today, and coach, out of 2 games, that's growth, you know. And so we're gonna have to clean up the little things, and we're gonna have to keep the ball rolling. We can't backtrack. We gotta continue to get better. I told my kids today, hey, you're getting better at serving. I don't want to see you miss that many serves again like you did against Portales.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta make sure you're moving forward,
right?
You know, and getting better. As long as you're getting better every day,
okay,
at least 1% better every single day, you're going to be able to compete for a district championship.
Right. Okay, well, sounds good, Coach. Well, is there anything that you would like to say in closing? I'm sure your ball players, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, the Roswell High School will be listening, and if they're not out right now, it's all archived. They can go back and listen to it. But if there's one thing that you can say about your team right now, what would that be?
I would tell them to keep working and to keep their heads up and to make sure that, you know, they don't give up and they don't listen to the outside noise, and
Perfect.
They make sure that they keep competing, they keep coming to practice, and they keep working hard. Your record doesn't define you as a team. You keep rising up. They can do it. Right.
And sometimes, you know, sometimes it's okay. People always, you know, tell me that I'm crazy sometimes, but, you know, sometimes those losses are good losses. You're playing top caliber teams, Coach. And I do really sincerely feel that in the end result, the Roswell Lady Coyotes will be there at the end.
Yes.
And that's from me to you. Keep your head up. Your players keep your heads up. And I'm going to tell you what right now, you're Roswell Coyotes, and you will be there at the end, I promise you.
Yes, they will. I know they will. I believe in them, and I already told them that. I believe in you. You get on my back, and I'll carry you there. Let's go. Well,
again, a very, very humble Savannah Romero. I tell you what, I just love your enthusiasm, and I just love your leadership here at Roswell High School. You've done a good job, and you know, I loved you when you were a ball player. I loved you as one of my assistant coaches back when you were coaching softball with me. And now you're leading the ship now, and you know what? It's easier said than done, but you know what? Keep your head up, keep working hard, and things will come.
Yes, thank you, Coach. Appreciate you
having
having
me. All right, Coach.
me.
Sorry, my hands are all sweaty. I've been at it all day today and stuff.
Okay.
So, but
it's
anyway,
okay.
yeah. If you'd like to stay on and help me broadcast this, would be great.
All right.
So right now we're here in set 2, and the Hilltoppers 23-20. You know, talking about the Hilltoppers too. I mean, Artesia is ranked 4th in the 5A, and the Hilltoppers are 56th overall. And then of course, I think I said earlier they were ranked 11th overall and then 58th. I mean, Hilltoppers are really doing a good job and holding their own against Artesia.
They're very competitive, and you know they're big, they're long, and they're able to, you know, make plays, and they're scrappy. I mean, I like them.
Yeah, I love it too. It's been great, and that young lady right there, also number 8, that's going to be Jenna Whitmire. And I tell you what, talking about that, she's holding her own here. And there's just something special about this Artesia Lady Bulldog team here. I mean, of course, when you have 9 seniors, they've been together for 2 or 3 years by all means. But what do you see, Coach, about the Artesia Bulldogs?
I think they have really good ball control. They serve the ball well. They put up a big block, and they don't let balls hit the ground.
Right.
And I like it. I think they're one of the top teams, you know, even in their district.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct. And this young lady right here, you know, Ashton Kraft has had a pretty good tournament herself, and there's the jump serve. It's up and over and just a little strong, but look at that. The Hilltoppers will win set 2, 25-22. So we're going to take a quick break, Artesia Volleyball, KSVPTV.com.
It's too bad the Eastern New Mexico State Fair doesn't have a category for weeds, because with all the rain we've had, they'd be giving out lots of blue ribbons. Hi, this is Ben Manette from Roswell Seed Company. We have powerful products to get rid of the hardiest weeds, and most important, we can tell you exactly how and when to use them to get the job done. Yeah, this year's weeds are certainly impressive, but at least they're green.
Ready, set, hurry on down to Tate Branch Roswell, where we finish first. Experience the Tate Branch difference here at Tate Branch Roswell, where business is done the Tate Branch way with honesty and integrity to deliver an exceptional customer experience. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs that are priced to move and are backed with a lifetime powertrain warranty. It's all backed by friendly, hometown customer service that puts you first every time. So don't wait. Head on down to Tate Branch Roswell right here at 2000 West 2nd Street and drive home happy today. Tate Branch Roswell. Come experience the world-class experience you have been waiting for.
When you or your loved one is miles away from the nearest hospital, Trans-Aero Medevac has you covered. Out in the oil field, accidents can't wait. The Trans-Aero Helicopter Medical Evacuation Response Team gets critical care to you fast, no matter how remote the site. When every second counts, trust the fastest lifeline in the sky, Trans-Aero Medevac. Proudly serving Southeast New Mexico and West Texas. Flown for free thanks to the partnership from the City of Artesia and Trans-Aero Medevac. Life support by air.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company.
And I'm John.
We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or
good afternoon and welcome back to KSVPTV.com. We're here at the Coyote Den, and we are here in the Silver Championship bracket between the Artesia Lady Bulldogs and the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. And the Artesia Lady Bulldogs took set one, 25-19, and then set two goes to the Hilltoppers, 25-22. Coach Romero, what do you think about that?
I mean, I think the Hilltoppers, you can't count them out. Like, I think that they play good volleyball, and I mean, I was impressed with them yesterday. You know, we did beat them both sets, but I think that they play good volleyball, and they're not gonna just roll over for Artesia. They're gonna come compete and try to get the win.
Yeah, I was looking here at Max Preps, and the Los Alamos is coming in the 4A classification ranked 15th, and they just beat the Artesia Bulldogs in set two, 58th overall. But sometimes rankings don't really matter. It's just a matter of when you're going to play the best volleyball.
Exactly.
So, all right. So right now, number 14 is going to be Brooklyn Ivins with the serve. And what do you really like most about this game of volleyball right now, Coach? I mean, you've been doing this for quite a long time, and what do you see the most complex things about this game?
Well, I mean, I really like the competitiveness. I like that they're rallying and they're not just, it's not just, get a kill and it's a point. They're having to work super hard, both teams, in order to score a point.
Right. We're here. We have some viewers right now. I think we're in 20 states right now. Okay, and so, the one I got just recently was from Las Cruces, and this basically saying, how many teams were here in this contest. And originally I thought it was 16, and then I forgot it was only 12.
Yeah, only
but,
12.
And in pool play, you're only playing 2 games. But as much as you play, I mean, how many pool games did you have yesterday? Or a team in general?
We had 8.
8 total yesterday.
No, 12.
12.
I'm sorry, 12 total. No. I'm sorry. 10.
10 that's
total.
Okay, 10.
10 total. And so, it was a lot of volleyball, a lot of back-to-backs. So I know these teams are tired. You know, it's been a long couple of days, but they're still competing. But yeah, we had 10 pool play games yesterday, and then like you said, like a late night last night for football, and then back here in the morning. But
yeah, it's been crazy. That was a nice kill by actually Allie Jackson for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. Nice dig by number 5 Graves. Nice rally here in this specific one, and oh wow, look at that.
Nice.
Pompeo.
She moves the ball around, Padilla does, and I mean, she does a good job.
And all right, talk to me about that play right there,
Well,
Coach.
so like she just got a huge kill, so that defense shifted and they stayed back, and she read that just so great, and then just places it right over the block. She sees that the defense is
backing away.
back
So
and
you're
on
actually
their heels.
you're actually going for the attack, and then all of a sudden you see that happening, and that's when you just go ahead and
tip it.
Just tip it on over, and that's the beauty of the beast.
You know, and I told my kids, hey, a kill's a kill. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't say on Max Preps that, you nailed the 10-foot line.
Yeah, Caitlin Addington with the kill, and now the Bulldogs go up by 3, 4-1 here in set 3. And I tell you what, it's been a lot of good volleyball here. I'm very, very impressed with this Artesia Lady Bulldog team here. And now serving will be number 10, Avery Frederick.
And I like them. They're good kids, Even when we were playing yesterday, they were cheering for our team.
Yeah.
I like
right.
that. Like, I like kids like that. And if we did something good, they're like, hey, that was good. That was a good block. So, I mean, they're good kids, and you always want to see those good kids be successful.
Right. Well, and another thing, too, Coach, is we were talking about the pool play, and there's, you had 10 sets and so forth and so on. Then you go on to bracket play, and we've had, the last Carlsbad and Hobbs, they went in 5 sets. I mean, your body actually fatigues, and you're really tired. And, of course, the travel has a lot to do with it. And like Alamogordo, they went back and forth due to the motels and so forth.
Yes.
So, hey, Coach, let's take a quick break. KSVPTV.com and Artesia Volleyball. We'll be right back.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company.
And I'm John.
We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or at least argue about how good it'll grow.
We're just down on South Main, and we're always happy to help.
And hey, we throw in the advice and bad jokes, both equally unlicensed.
Go where the pros go. Roswell Seed Company.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. I was going to say Lady Kyle Volleyball, but it's actually Artesia Volleyball here. We are in set 3. The Bulldogs with the lead by 5, 6-1. Yeah, and I think it's important for us to say this, and I just want to thank all of our sponsors to make this happen the last couple of days. KSVPTV.com, our crew, Gene Dow. It's, without this, this is all archived. The kids can go back, and whoever's in this tournament, any sport that we do, it's all archived, and they can have this forever.
Yep. I think that's the best part. Like, those kids get to go back and watch, I know a lot of my kids go back and watch.
Oh, yeah.
They watch their game and listen to, the commentating, and
yes.
they enjoy it.
All right, that's going to be an ace for Erin Pompeo for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. And the point will go to Los Alamos. 6-3 here in set 3. We're all tied up, 1 set apiece. And Erin Pompeo with the jump serve, and that's a nice serve. But look at that. That's a kill for Kaylee Padilla.
She sees the court so well. Like, that corner was wide open, and she just put it down over there.
All right, got an update from Ground Zero. Goddard wins 3-1 over Oregon Mountain.
Oh, wow. When I watched Oregon Mountain before we played, I was like, they look tough. They are tough.
Yes.
And they have a little middle, and she's only a freshman, and she does a good job. And their outside hitter she's tough too.
Well, in Oregon Mountain, I think they beat Mayfield, if I'm not mistaken, in we were watching a little bit of that. I think they beat them in 4. Was it 3?
I thought it was 3.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
That's great effort right there by Alyssa Herrera. I love the effort by. I've seen a lot of good effort in this tournament, but that's great effort right there. I love to see somebody just sacrifice their body to get the ball.
Yes.
Coach, that's my favorite serve.
That short serve?
The short, I call it the knuckleball, but I'm an old baseball, softball guy, but the knuckleball it just so much movement.
Man, it just drops.
And it just falls,
yeah.
Exactly. So, and that's going to be Kirtland Miller. Does it again. Nice dig. There's the pass, and we'll tip it over. Point will go to Los Alamos Hilltoppers, although the Bulldogs lead by 6, 10-4, set 3. And now serving for Los Alamos will be number 16, Peyton Labonte. Now, Coach, refresh my memory. You did. There's so much volleyball we've done, and football, and everything else we've done in 2 days. You did play Los Alamos in pool play?
Yes.
Okay. And
we beat them both sets.
Both sets. Okay. All right. This is Kaylee Padilla, the 5'6" senior, outside hitter, defensive specialist, and look at that. She just serves the ball exceptionally well. Been impressed with her, number 5, with the kill, Maya Graves. All right, entering the rotation now will be number 2. It's going to be Pasalaka, Reina Pasalaka, the 5'6" junior.
Ooh, she barely stayed out of the net on that one.
Oh, look at that. I think Artesia dodged the bullet there. Looks like number 11 was underneath the net there. That was Demery Howard, but didn't see who won the point. Evidently it was Los Alamos.
The Hilltoppers.
And the serve is up and over. Allie Jackson with a nice one. Nice set.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh,
they're going to say that Artesia was in the net. The point will go to Los Alamos. What do you think, Coach?
I don't think she was in the net.
Tell me about that.
I think she just went up and the ball was on top of the tape and she tipped it right back over, and I think he maybe mistook that for a net violation.
All right, Coach, another thing I was going to talk to you about, and you might want to talk about, booster clubs as well. I mean, your booster club, they do a lot for you and the volleyball team. Do you want to say anything about your booster club?
Oh, they do such a good job. I'm very grateful for them. We were obviously not here, and they came and ran the show over here while we were at Goddard playing. And our freshmen and JV volleyball girls did a great job too of calling lines and helping clean up the gyms, pick up trash, but our booster club they do so much for us. I'm grateful for them.
All right, there's going to be the serve by Miller. Going to set it up, and that one's going to go to number 10. That's going to be Avery Frederick. She's also had a good tournament. Coach, I didn't see the tip over. Was that number 5?
Yes, number 5.
Yeah, it's Maya Graves.
She used the outside hand of number 10, and then there was nobody there to pick it up.
Okay, 14-8 here in set 3 in favor of Artesia. It's been a class act, Coach. The sub-varsity group, they have helped out. They have picked up trash. They have been very helpful in the concession area, and your parents have been great.
Yes, they do a great job. Miss Flowers and Miss Lackey, and we even had Miss Salas here, and we've had several parents come in and step up for us this weekend. It's a great swing.
And off the blocks, And good effort by Graves, but the point will go to the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. 16-8 here in set 3. You know, it's been a crazy day. I mean, getting up early this morning and the rain, the lightning, the thunder, and it really did so much. The soccer games were postponed, and it's going to be rescheduled. Of course, the air show was delayed as well, and I think maybe it was actually postponed as well. Oh, they're going to call that in. So point Artesia. Let's see if R1 will call the line judge and have a discussion.
I don't know.
Talking about the pressure of the line judges, I mean, you see some of the stuff here. I mean, R1 saw something differently, so they're having discussion.
To me, it kind of looked like it may have touched a piece of the line, honestly.
Okay, so tell me about that, Coach. He touches the line. I mean, I know Kelly and I, we talk.
Yeah.
That's in.
Yeah, touches part of the line. That's what it looked like to me, and that it was in. That was a great hit, too.
Well, it was a great hit, and I'm going to tell you what, those line judges, they take a lot.
Yeah. But good call, and I'm glad you stuck with it.
I love it.
Well, and then they go win the next point, and I know Coach McDonald hates that saying, but ball never lies.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, he and I, we've had so much contest today. I mean, we also do Bronco football, Nemi football, and so
that's where he's at today.
We sent them that way, and I was doing volleyball today, and so there was just so much going on, but.
Oh, there's not a touch on that. Oh.
There's not. You probably listen to a lot of our broadcasts, and especially when we talk about football. We always agree to disagree, and a lot of the times we disagree more than we agree. So.
And that's okay.
And that's the beauty of our broadcast. I mean,
exactly.
We get text messages, and when we're really focused, and we're, you know, that crew of us, we're just really, we love doing it so long. We've been doing it. It's like, hey, you know what? 4th and 5, you're going to go for it. Well, I disagree. You know, it was really something else. So.
Oh, Padilla hits that long.
Yeah, she hit that long, so it's going to be 17-11 now in favor of Artesia, set 3. Coach, that's going to be out. So the point will go to Artesia. What are they saying here?
I think he called number 2 in the net. Yeah. Called number 2 in the net.
For Los Alamos?
2 in the net.
2 here? Yeah. All right, so if that's the case, then the point will go to Artesia. Another point, 18-11 now. Now serving for Artesia is Brooklyn Ivans.
She does a good job, Brooklyn.
Oh, look at that. That's a smash. Number 16 is Peyton.
I think Brooklyn would have been able to make a play on that, but I don't know if that was Padilla or who kind of stuck their arm out at the last second. So
could have been. I was looking to see if there was anybody else that was into the net here. Number 14 is Evanhoose, Lauren Evanhoose. Oh, look at that. There's the there's the kill. Kaylee Padilla.
Just finds an open hole again.
Coach, you know of any of these? I know you watch a lot of film and stuff, but I mean, especially with Artesia, are any of these seniors going to the next level that you know of?
I think Padilla is, to be honest with you. She plays year-round. She's a 3-sport athlete, though, but she plays year-round volleyball.
Right. So that's her sport. That's her
sport. And she gets up. She jumps so well. Like, she's just impressive.
And this one here is going to be Avery Frederick. 20-12 here in set 3 in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs.
That's a great save. Oh.
And Miller, she's smiling. She knows that she got that in the net and says, oh, man, I wish I had a do-over here. Kirkland Miller. Aaron Pompeo. Oh, look at that.
Great set.
And a great kill. Kaylee Padilla. Well, they'll make it 21-13. So we got everything almost cleaned up in the concession area, seems like it.
Yes.
A lot of food. I tell you what, it looks like there were some enchiladas, maybe popos and some red chili.
I think it was Martínez that they got it from.
Also.
And our parents just do a good job of taking care of our hospitality room.
Oh my gosh.
Feed our, our table, our refs, our bus drivers, our coaches, our admin and security, Ooh, that was in.
It was in. Yeah, it's just been really a fun tournament. This is actually one of my favorite tournaments.
Yeah.
And I'm like I said, I'm a baseball, softball guy and football, but I love volleyball.
Oh, me too. It's so fun to watch.
So quick and it's fast and.
Yes.
Coach, is there anything here that, it's 22-15, is there anything that you would change on either side? Defensively, offensively?
I think that Alamos needs to get a better touch on the ball to try to slow it down because, Artesia, they hit the ball so well, and they do find those holes, but the block needs to try to slow it down a little bit so they can their defense can pick it up.
Right. Well, right here you got Padilla serving, and that's exactly who you want serving when you're up 23-15.
Oh, good pickup.
Yeah, nice pickup. And look at that.
Oh, there you go. That was a good pickup on that other side, too.
Look at the dig on that. Pompeo. That can be the set.
There it
and
is.
Jamanji, number 7, Caitlin Addington. It will be set point, 24-15. And Kaylee Padilla is going to try to close this out here to make it a 2-1 lead here. And there it is. That's a beautiful serve.
It's a great serve. They're in a little bit of trouble. Yep.
And the Artesia Lady Bulldogs will win set 3 of a score of 25-15. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in set 4, Lady Bulldog Volleyball, KSVPTV.com.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Dion's is homegrown right here in New Mexico and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by their location on South Main and West Wildy in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town at a price that won't break the bank. Dion's makes it easy to bring together your favorite people with your favorite food for any occasion.
All right, welcome back to
Dions.com to order ahead
KSVPTV.com. We're
for
here
dine-in
at the
or
Coyote
pickup.
Den in the Silver Championship game here. We're here at the Zia Classic. The Lady Bulldogs, they win set 1, 25-19. Lose set 2, 25-22, and then win set 3, 25-15 over the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. About a 4.5 hour drive back to Los Alamos. Hopefully they will have good weather going back.
It's definitely a good tournament for them to come to because they get to see some of these 4A teams and compete with them, and then in turn, those coaches get to see their level of play and
Sure.
vote for them so they can be higher in max preps.
So, I'm glad you said that, Coach. What about, so our district, you have Roswell, you have, Clovis, Hobbs, and Carlsbad. How does that help? How does that help you?
Well, I was just kind of happy that I didn't end up in the same bracket as them, because I don't like having to play them multiple times. It's so hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. And so when we didn't get in the same bracket, I was happy that did not happen. But they were at Goddard yesterday, so
right.
I didn't get to really see them at all. But I thought, well, maybe it was for the best,
Well, and I had that opportunity to see that too, So I think there's some positive, there's some advantages and disadvantages of all means. But if I'm not mistaken, the last 3 years that it seemed like you had Roswell, Clovis, Hobbs, and Carlsbad all in the same bracket here at the Zia Classic. I said, well, how did that happen?
Yes,
but
exactly. And I don't want to play them more than I have to.
Right.
Because I want to make sure that we take care of business when it counts, during district play.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, there's pros and there's cons to it. But here we go as we begin set 4. Number 14 is going to be Lauren Evanhus with the serve.
Oh,
and
that's a great shot.
Look at the effort there, but the Hilltoppers' effort is there, but the Bulldogs will get credit.
Number 8 got that kill.
For the Artesia Bulldogs?
Yes.
That's Jenna Whitmire. And talking about Jenna Whitmire, she has also had a good tournament this weekend.
She plays some good volleyball.
All right, so we're having a rotation. Oh, no, it's just okay, now number 14, that's going to be Brooklyn Ivans.
Good little dig.
And
there's Padilla.
And she'll do it again, and that's going to be another point. Katie Padilla.
I like how aggressive they are on the net. Yeah.
Straight down.
She just goes up and swipes that ball, and easy point.
All right, 2-0 in favor of the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be up and over. Good serve.
Ooh, little shot, soft middle. Got him.
And point, Hilltoppers. What is your favorite serve? The one that gets over? No. And I don't mean it like that. I meant like to say is like.
Oh, that was a low blow, Coach.
No, I didn't. that totally. that I didn't mean it like that, Coach. I just meant like. It's like in baseball or softball. What is your favorite pitch? When it goes over, I mean, the ones that strike.
Oh, man.
Oh, Coach, you need to hit me on that one. I really didn't mean it that way.
You're making me cry laugh.
Hey, it's good.
That was a good laugh. Thanks.
Oh, gosh. We got to go back and listen to that one. I'm going to. No pun intended.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, Coach, you know what I mean.
Oh, missed the block.
Oh, gosh.
It was a good little dig.
Oh, look at the hit on that. There's a kill by Padilla.
Another kill by Padilla.
Oh.
I think my favorite serve is probably, yes, the one that goes over and in the court. But the jump serve.
What?
The jump serve. I like the jump serve.
That's where
that's where you're trying to get to.
I like I said, I call it the knuckleball. The floater is my favorite serve that goes over.
You can't take it back. You already said it, Coach.
Oh, Coach, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it like that. All right, there's the jump serve that you like, Jenna Whitmire.
Oh, that was a touch. There was a touch. Oh, man.
Oh, they're going to say. Ooh.
I felt like there was a touch on that. I mean, the direction of the ball, everything it went, like definitely a touch. And
Well, we won't say the ball lies on that one,
I
right?
know, because
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're here in set 4. The Bulldogs lead 7-2. We'll be right back.
When managing a chronic illness, access to the right treatments makes all the difference. Artesia General Hospital's Infusion Center provides IV therapy and biologic treatments, so you don't have to travel far for care. Expert infusion therapy right here in Artesia. Call 575-736-8256 today to learn more.
you're a sucker, man.
Oh, welcome back to KSVPTV.com. Lady Bulldogs lead here 7-2 in set 4. And I tell you what, if you can't laugh at your jokes, then you can't laugh.
Well, that was a good one.
All right.
Good ball. She just tries to take that with her left because it was a little outside of her body and misses, which you don't see her do that very often.
Excuse me, now I can't, my stomach is sore just from laughing.
It's a good pass by Padilla.
And look at the hit on that one. That's a.
Oh,
that's.
It's out.
See right here, Coach, and this is where Kelly and I, we're always talking about from our angle on the opposite side of the court, you know, it looked like that was in. To me, it was on my side here.
Yeah.
But it was clear that it was out according to the line judge.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I could tell that it was out just by where that that kid was standing.
So they're challenging it here.
Mm.
And see, and me personally, I'm in agreement with her. I think
You
I
thought
saw
it was
this.
in.
Yeah. So Ellie Jackson is going to go talk to Coach Harden. Well, from your angle, Coach, you thought it was out.
Yeah, I thought it was. Only and because I could see where she was standing, one of the Artesia kids, and I don't know which one it was. Back row attack. Oh.
And that's going to be Pompeo for the Los Alamos Hilltoppers. Back row attack, I love it.
Sometimes that back row attack's just really hard to defend. You just got to be in good position.
All right, here's the jump serve by Jackson. Ooh. Oh, and see, I thought that was out. All right, so R1 is saying that was out. The line judge said it was in, but the R1, it rules, and they're going to say it was out by about an inch, maybe 2. I agree with R1.
I don't know. I think that ball might have been in.
See, and that's what we're saying. It's so
It's
tough.
just hard. I mean, that kid has the best angle, to be honest.
You would think so.
Yeah.
And this is our debate on the daily.
Yeah.
And so now you're starting to sound like Kelly and I. You know, when I agree, you disagree, and vice versa. But no, I think from this area, I think I agree with the R1. I thought that was out. So 4-point lead now for the Artesia Bulldogs, 9-5. We're here in set 4. We're here in the silver championship bracket here. Nice serve by Padilla. There's the pass, set it up now, and it will be just dumped over.
Smart, very smart.
Addington.
Sees the defense, you know, they're deep, And she just puts that ball right in the soft middle.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to wake up in the morning, Coach, just sore to my stomach, man.
Hey, we all need a good laugh sometimes.
I'll tell you what, I've really enjoyed this weekend. It's been fun.
Yes, definitely. It's my favorite thing to do.
All right, Padilla will get it over. And a little strong, and they're going to say it's a touch, and R1 saying no, it's not. It's going to be another point for the Artesia Bulldogs. Nice swing by Reina.
I don't think there was a touch on that ball, but
Pasalaka.
they really think that somebody touched it.
The tip over. Now they're both playing a little conservative here, Coach. Is that what you think?
Yes,
or?
definitely.
Now why is that?
I think the Hilltoppers are just, they're trying to get the momentum to shift in their favor.
Yep. Sometimes it works and sometimes it backfires,
Yeah.
right?
I really think they should swing away. Artesia has all of that covered up.
Well, and there's Padilla, goes into the net. Point, Hilltoppers, 6-point lead now for Artesia. We are here in set number 4. Artesia winning set 1, 25-19. Los Alamos wins set 2, 25-22. And then the Bulldogs win 25-15 in set 3. The libero comes. Oh. What do we have here? What are we doing? Okay. Now number 16 will come in.
Oh, she's switching with the libero, and she came out in front of the 10-foot line, and you're not supposed to.
Right.
So she had to go back in and
Redo
do it
it.
again.
It's like in baseball or something. If you surpass second base when they catch you got to go back and retag and then go back. Yeah, yes. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Now, with that being said, Coach, is that a violation?
They'll just kind of give you a warning, like, hey, don't do that again. You gotta exit out behind the 10-foot line. And then normally, we don't do it again.
Right.
We got some kids that they've never played that position, so they don't know. So maybe they made a switch somewhere, and the kid didn't know they had to exit behind the 10-foot line.
Okay, that's something I learned today.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you? And I'm dumb question here, but you're pretty familiar with the new rules, the double hits and stuff. What do you think about all that?
Well, it just kind of takes away from, I feel like, having a setter that can really set the ball,
Okay.
And, that first contact, you can roll up your arms and it's playable, and it gets a little frustrating.
Kind of takes the game away?
Yeah, at times.
But if it goes our way, we're good with it. You know what I mean? All right, can be another point there for the Lady Bulldogs, 14-7 now.
When we were in Las Cruces, they made those calls a lot, and they kind of were really, I guess you could say, picky. They were really picky, and they were calling double after double after double just so they could get used to the call and we could get used to the call. And I think that's good to do now rather than when you're late in the season and they're calling that on you and you're, trying to fight the call.
Well, if you don't practice it now and once you get to the state tournament, they're going to call that.
Exactly. You got the best of the best reffing up there at the state tournament, so better to get used to it now.
That serve there, Coach, that was served by Ashton Kraft, and it appeared to be going out.
Yes, it did. Oh, that was a good little slide.
It's going to be off the wrist of Alisa. I'm sorry here. That's going to be Alyssa Herrera. Another point for Artesia. So now number 6 will come in and serve. This is going to be the first action of this contest. Sierra Gonzalez, the 5'7" senior. Oh, no. She just entered the rotation.
Ooh. She would have got that over. I think it would have scored because there was nobody there.
Yeah, I really am pretty impressed with this Los Alamos team. You know, they say they're 15th in the 4A classification, but tell you what, they're making some noise, and I think this Zia Classic tournament has done some justice for them.
Yeah, I agree. I think just being here and competing with some of these other 4A teams, I think that they'll get some votes come Sunday, Monday.
There it is again, dude. There's that. I think we made another timeout. Looks like it's going to be taken by the Hilltoppers. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back. Bulldog Volleyball, KSVPTV.com.
Some wounds need expert care to heal properly. At Artesia General Hospital's Wound Care and Hyperbaric Medicine Center, we use advanced treatments like hyperbaric oxygen therapy to help chronic wounds heal faster. If you or a loved one has a wound that won't heal, call 575-736-8235 today and take the first step toward recovery.
(18-7) is the score here in set 4 in favor of the Artesia Bulldogs. And now it looks like number 9, that's going to be Adrian Harvey, will enter the rotation as number 2, Kirkland Miller, will have a seat. Ashton Kraft with the jump serve. It's a nice one. See if that pass set, and it's going to be hit hard from the right side. That's a Lacroix point.
It's a nice little use by number 4 on the Hilltoppers.
All right, number 14 is Lauren Evanhoose.
What I like about them too is that they continue competing regardless of the score.
Right. And that's what one asks. You know, go over there and compete. And you know, I think every coach probably instills that to their kids. Say, listen, it doesn't matter what the score is. You keep on competing.
Yes, definitely. It's a great pickup.
Off the blocks, number 8, Jenna Whitmire. Now Brooklyn Ivins will come in and do the serving for the Artesia Bulldogs. 19-8 is the score here in set 4. Artesia leads 2-1. Oh, that's a beauty.
Great kill by number 16.
Yeah, number 16, Peyton Lombardi. Now entering the contest is number 10. That's going to be Natalie Pacheco. That's going to be her first action of this contest.
Ooh.
Oh, is that out?
No, it was in. She roll shots it right down the line, and there's nobody there to pick it up. It's the back corner. It's a great shot by Padilla.
All right, so 20-9 now is the score. Jenna Whitmire.
Ooh. That's a great play.
Yeah, it really was. And who was that coach that just kind of just tipped that over the middle there? Saw the field and just.
Number 3 picked it up. I'm not sure if that was Padilla or number 7 that took the second ball over and scored.
Well, Jackie Tovar was involved there in that number 3. Oh, number 7, Caitlin Addington. Off the blocks, point Artesia. Jenna Whitmire will continue to serve. And call it an ace. So 2 points away from winning the match. And that one's going to be up and over and into the net. Point, Los Alamos. (23-10) here in set 4. Oh, see the corners over here. See if they can read the field.
Oh.
Nice kill. It's going to be Natalie Pacheco for the Hilltoppers. 23-11 now.
It's a great little line shot.
Oh, a little pass there. Let's see if Padilla can get it through, and she does. There's another kill. So it's going to be set match point. And number 9, Jenna Whitmire will try to end this ball game. And the Artesia Lady Bulldogs will do that. 25-11, and the silver bracket champions will be the Artesia Bulldogs. Well, Coach, you want to say anything in closing before we get this closed out?
Congratulations to the Artesia Bulldogs for winning the silver bracket. They do a great job.
All right.
Can't wait to continue to watch them play throughout the season.
Well, there you go. Well, okay. Well, the Artesia Bulldogs will be the champions of the silver bracket, winning sets 1, 25-19, losing set 2, 25-22, and then the winning sets 3 and 4, 25-15, 25-11. And that will do it for a long weekend here for the Zia Classic and the Artesia Bulldogs. It appears that we'll be back in action on September 13th as they will be playing, September 16th as they will be playing in Artesia against the Hobbs Lady Eagles. All right, we're going to close this out. Safe travels back to Los Alamos and to Artesia or wherever your destination might be. Art Sandoval and Savannah Romero will close this out. See you next time and have a great weekend.